Ready to dive into two jaw-dropping FPS roguelites that'll blow your mind? Welcome to Game Review, your go-to channel for honest, in-depth gaming insight. Deadzone. Rogue and Roboquest deliver pulse-pounding act, randomized levels, and intricate upgrade systems, perfect for action game fanatics. Launched the 29th of April, 2025, Deadzone. Rogue immerses you in a gripping sci-fi mystery aboard the ISS-X, battling rogue machines in a dark, tense setting. Meanwhile, Roboquest, released November 2023, throws you into a vibrant post-apocalyptic world, controlling robots against hostile bots. Sharing solo and co-op mechanics, they differ vastly in setting, visuals, audio, community, and polish. This breakdown compares their gameplay, graphics, audio, community, and value to help you pick your next addiction. Love our content? Smash that like button and subscribe to Game Review. Your support means the world to us. Gameplay. Tactical sci-fi versus high-octane post-apocalyptic. Deadzone. Rogue and Roboquest are both captivating FPS roguelite titles, yet each delivers a distinct gameplay experience tailored to different player preferences. Deadzone. Rogue, released on the 29th of April, 2025, offers a tactical sci-fi experience inspired by System Shock and Doom, emphasizing strategic decision-making. Players awaken aboard the ISS-X spacecraft with no memory, pitted against enemies like hunter drones, robo-spiders, and biomechanical bosses. In contrast, Roboquest, fully launched in November 2023, provides a fast-paced, frenetic experience set in a post-apocalyptic world where players choose from 6 unique classes: engineer, turret-focused, recon, mobility-driven, guardian, ranger, elementalist, and commander-to battle hostile robotic foes. In terms of customization, Deadzone. Rogue stands out with over 30 weapons, each customizable with elemental affixes such as fire, ice, shock, or void, enabling creative combinations. For example, players can transform a shotgun into a void-spreading crowd control weapon or an SMG into an ice-based room clearer. Augments, perks, and items support diverse playstyles, including stealth, melee, or ranged combat. Conversely, Roboquest impresses with a vast weapon arsenal, including shotguns, rifles, mortars, crossbows, and flare guns, paired with randomized upgrades and gadgets per run. A recon player, for instance, might combine a freezing SMG with speed boosts for hit-and-run tactics. Both games encourage experimentation, but Deadzone, Rogue focuses on tactical weapon customization, while Roboquest emphasizes build diversity through class-based synergy. Regarding environments and combat, Deadzone, Rogue immerses players in spaceship locales like corridors, engine rooms, and brigs, with randomized levels providing variety, though the early access limitation to 2 chapters can lead to repetition. Players can employ stealth tactics, leveraging environmental hazards like explosive barrels or cover, with difficulty scaling from casual to nightmare to suit both novices and veterans. On the other hand, Roboquest places players in varied post-apocalyptic settings such as deserts, jungles, and ruined cities, requiring constant movement, dodging, and jumping to survive. Its randomized levels feel more diverse due to richer environmental design and class variety, enhancing replayability. While Deadzone Rogue prioritizes strategy and planning, Roboquest thrives on reflexes and relentless action. For progression and game modes, Deadzone Rogue offers temporary upgrades through augments and perks, but lacks a clear permanent progression system in its early access state, which may leave some players wanting more long-term depth. Its co-op mode supports up to 3 players, ideal for team coordination. In contrast, Roboquest features permanent upgrades via wrenches, improving the base camp and unlocking new content, fostering a stronger sense of progression. Its co-op mode is limited to 2 players, but benefits from cross-platform matchmaking, ensuring seamless connectivity across PC, Xbox, and upcoming PS4 per Petasecond 5 versions. Deadzone Rogue appeals to those who prefer larger co-op groups, while Roboquest offers a smoother multiplayer experience with cross-platform support. In terms of overall experience, Deadzone Rogue delivers an engaging gameplay loop, but its early access status restricts content, and some Reddit users have noted balance issues such as underpowered elemental affixes. Nevertheless, its demo has earned 91% positive reviews from 1,859 Steam users, indicating significant potential. Roboquest, refined through years of updates, provides a polished experience, though its lighter narrative may disappoint players seeking story depth. Its presence on Game Pass and multi-platform accessibility broaden its appeal. Graphics. Dark sci-fi versus vibrant post-apocalyptic. Deadzone Rogue and Roboquest deliver markedly different graphical experiences, each designed to enhance their unique thematic and gameplay identities, appealing to distinct player preferences. Deadzone Rogue, launched on the 29th of April, 2025, adopts a minimalist sci-fi aesthetic with a dark, moody atmosphere that immerses players in a tense, isolated universe. In contrast, Roboquest, fully released in November 2023, embraces a vibrant, stylized aesthetic inspired by modern animation, crafting a lively post-apocalyptic world brimming with energy. Visually, Deadzone. Rogue centers on spaceship environments like corridors, engine rooms, and brigs, featuring detailed metallic textures, flickering lights, and a cold, industrial design that evokes isolation and tension. These settings reinforce the sci-fi narrative, but critics, such as Destructoid, have labeled the visuals generic and sterile, noting they lack the distinctiveness of titles like the System Shock remake. Conversely, Roboquest showcases a diverse range of levels, from sandy deserts and lush jungles to neon-lit urban ruins, each with a unique visual identity that prevents monotony and enriches exploration. Its environments are meticulously detailed, using expressive designs to ensure clarity during fast-paced combat. While Deadzone, Rogue prioritizes a cohesive, atmospheric sci-fi tone, Roboquest excels in visual variety and dynamism. The color palettes underscore their contrasting approaches. Deadzone. Rogue relies on a heavily desaturated scheme, dominated by grays, blacks, and muted blues, aligning with its bleak space setting but risking monotony over long play sessions. Visual effects, such as plasma bursts, elemental weapon trails, and explosions, are polished and enhance combat clarity, yet they lack standout flair. In contrast, Roboquest employs a vivid palette of bright reds, greens, yellows, and blues, creating a dynamic, engaging world that feels alive. Its visual effects, explosions, particle effects, weapon trails, and enemy dismemberment are vibrant and impactful, earning praise from TechRaptor for their polish. Deadzone. Rogue appeals to players who favor a somber, atmospheric aesthetic, while Roboquest captivates those who prefer colorful, energetic visuals. Physics is integral to both games' graphical experiences. In Deadzone, Rogue, gameplay physics is a strength, with smooth, responsive movement and gunplay described as tight and punchy. Actions like sprinting, sliding, or shooting feel precise, ensuring fluid combat, but environmental physics, such as object interactions or destructible elements, is minimal, prioritizing combat mechanics over world simulation. Similarly, Roboquest shines in movement physics, with intuitive dashing, jumping, and sliding mechanics that enhance its kinetic field. Player interact like shooting or ability triggers are paired with satisfying feedback, such as robotic debris or environmental spark, amplifying impact. Environmental physics is also limited in Roboquest, but its focus on rapid combat maintains seamlessness. Both games deliver strong gameplay physics, but Roboquest feels more dynamic due to its varied visual feedback. Realism diverges significantly. Deadzone. Rogue leans into stylized sci-fi tropes, with enemy designs and environments prioritizing atmosphere over hyper-realistic detail, sacrificing realism for thematic immersion. Roboquest, while stylized, opts for an expressive, animation-inspired art style, with smooth animations and distinct enemy designs ensuring readability in chaotic battles. Neither pursues photorealism, but Roboquest's polished visuals create a more engaging aesthetic. System requirements reflect their graphical demands. Deadzone. Rogue requires an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 minimum and RTX 2080 recommended, indicating moderate demands for mid to high-end PCs. Minor visual bugs, like texture pop-in, noted in Steam reviews, are typical of early access but don't significantly disrupt play. Roboquest is less demanding, running smoothly on lower-end PCs and consoles, with optimization praised across platforms, including Xbox and upcoming PS4 per petasecond 5 releases, May 27, 2025. Deadzone. Rogue's higher requirements don't fully translate to superior visuals, while Roboquest maximizes impact with efficient performance. In conclusion, Roboquest offers a more engaging graphical experience with its vibrant, polished visuals and dynamic physics, while Deadzone, Rogue excels for players seeking a darker, atmospheric sci-fi vibe. Despite its less distinctive visuals and limited environmental physics, Deadzone, Rogue, and Roboquest are exceptional FPS roguelites catering to distinct audiences. Deadzone. Rogue excels for fans of tactical sci-fi combat, offering a moody atmosphere and deep weapon customization, but its early access status, desaturated visuals, and limited physics require patience for future updates. Roboquest is the stronger choice for most players, with vibrant graphics, robust physics, diverse audio, and a polished experience backed by a large community, making it ideal for those wanting instant gratification. If you're intrigued by space-bound strategy, try Deadzone, Rogue's demo, to explore its potential. For fast, colorful chaos with lasting appeal, Roboquest is unmatched. Your choice hinges on whether you value a developing gem or a refined masterpiece.